Alright guys, I upgraded my portable charging rig and I got the 2300 watt inverter generator. This is a brand new generator from Ryobi. I know I've seen a few people out at heli events and other events. I even know some DJs that run the older 2200 watt. So this is the brand new upgraded version that they've put out, and it's got a few upgrades actually. And I think some people might be interested in what they are, so I'll go over a couple of them real quick. First of all, it's got bigger wheels, so they've gotten rid of the little itty bitty skate wheels and gave it something a little bit bigger, and they've got a rubberized wheel on there, tire. They've moved the start pull and the start switch from up here on the top, and it streamlined it and made it a little bit flatter here, so you don't have to worry about it bumping into stuff when you're carrying it around or putting it in your trailer or anything. Another big improvement here is the face. They've added a screen, and the screen will tell you your maximum load. Up at the top it'll tell you how much fuel you have left, and it'll also tell you in minutes and hours how long it'll run for, depending on your load and how much fuel is left. They did get rid of the 12 volt port, so there's no more 12 volt port out in the front, and just the two 120 volt AC, so no more DC port, and you can still parallel it, so you can get two of them and run them in parallel. Let's see, what else have they done? The side here now has a screw, so you can just easy open the side by unscrewing it. Let's see, what else? Oh, the engine. The engine is smaller now. The 2200 watt was, I believe, 106 cc. This one's only 80 cc. So it's more fuel efficient. The 2200 burned 0.5 gallons an hour. This one is only 0.26, so they've halved the fuel consumption. And overall, it makes the whole unit about 4 pounds lighter per the spec sheet, and 6 decibels quieter. So it's 4 pounds lighter, 6 decibels quieter, and a whole bunch of new improvements. When I got mine, this handle here vibrated when it was closed, and I noticed that there's a little rubber pad up underneath here, and there was a little socket here where a screw or something should go, and I'm thinking there should have been a screw in there to hit that rubber pad, or some kind of other rubber bumper or something, so that when this is closed it doesn't vibrate. Mine vibrated like crazy, so I wrapped some silicone. This is called Tommy tape. There's also like the Mighty Mend It tape and a couple other brands, I think, but this is just silicone tape that I wrapped around a couple layers to make it a little thicker, so it hit that rubber bumper and not vibrate so much when it was closed. So what I've got here, I've got a set of 6S and another set of 6S and a third set of 6S. So this is basically 3 chargers running. I'm going to run them all on my 1500 watt 60 amp power supply, and I'm going to basically try and max this sucker out and see how it does. I bought this generator. I wanted to get the Honda, but one of the main problems for me was the Honda just didn't put out enough power. I think, see, the Honda is about $1,000, and it only puts out about, well, when charging batteries, I think you can only get about 1200 watts out of it because of the power factor. I think with this I'll get 1500, not the full 1800. I think as soon as I get to about 1500, this thing will be maxed out. And the Honda just won't do that. And for a Honda that will do that, it's 3 times as much. It's about $2 grand for the 3000 watt Honda inverter generator. And so I like this one. The green matches my transmitter. I don't know, it works. Just gonna go ahead and pull it on the concrete to start it up. Turn it from start, off to cold start, and just give it a pull. And it's 100 degrees out here, so I'm just gonna turn it right to run because it definitely doesn't need to warm up. So I'll push it back out here into the grass. Oh, and I'll show real quick, I'll just roll the wheels out, because it definitely does roll a lot better in the grass than I think the old one did. Oh, there's a hole there. but you can just see it definitely is pretty easy to pull around in grass. Not a big deal. It's real light and it's quiet. Man, it's real quiet when there's no load. All right, so go ahead and plug this in. Turn on the power supply. So there we go, 25 volts. Right now it's saying I'm pulling 10 watts just from powering the charger, I guess. So let's go ahead and ramp these all up to max. I'm going to set these two chargers to 30 amps, but chances are they'll only get up to about 27 amps. And then I'll set this one for, let's say, 4.4 amps, all at 6S. The generator's going to start ramping up. All right, so here we're at about 27 amps. 27.1, 27.2 amps per charger, so and then another 4.4 here. So we're getting close to the max on this power supply. We're at it says 1480 watts and 59.2 amps. So I could probably pull just a little bit more and try turn this up to 6 amps and see what it does. Well, yeah, let's go to 6 amps. Will it go up? No, it won't go up. It's not moving. So we got 27 amps on each of those. Oh, and we're up to 5.4 amps over here now. So total of 59.9 amps. My power supply is essentially maxed out. And let's see what the generator says. Alright, so it's saying it'll run for 2 hours. It's almost a half tank of gas, pretty much a half tank of gas. And the load is saying it's pretty much maxed out. I can maybe get a little more. Let's see what's going on. Oh, they're dropping. They're dropping. I don't know why. Let's reset them. Oh, I think I overloaded. I think I might have went. Let's try this again. We'll just keep this at 4.4 amps because that's pretty much maxing it out. Ramping up again. This is at 4.4, and then again those are at almost 27. And now it's saying the load is maxed out. 2 hours and 48 minutes left. Okay. So another cool thing this thing does, take a few steps back, it's nice and quiet. Another cool thing this does is it connects to your phone with Bluetooth. And hopefully the camera can see my screen here. Oh, I got scan again, okay. Gotta reconnect. And it'll always pop up this danger, generator is reconnected, and it tells you to only use outside because of the exhaust. So here you can see basically the same readout as what's on the screen on the front of the generator. It's telling me the amount of fuel, the amount of time left to run on that amount of fuel, and the amount of load I'm actually using. And from here I can actually turn the auto idle on and off, or I can shut down the generator. Another cool little feature it has is you can go into the menu and it'll tell you the total run hours of the generator. It'd be nice if they put it on the screen where you can push a button and get the total run hours instead of the time remaining, but they didn't. But it's good, you can still get it on the app. That's something almost no other generators do. They don't include an hour meter. So this is going good. We got still 4.4 amps and we're at 26.5 amps up here on each of those channels, and overall it's running pretty good. Let me get this a little more level. Now, just to show you how quiet it can be, I'm going to tuck it over here and we'll walk over here. Now this is pretty much at full load, so that's as loud as it's ever going to be. It's not that loud at all. Sounds like a compressor running for a car or something, you know, a tire compressor. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have compressors louder than this. You can see the handle isn't rattling, but sometimes I can get it to, but it's not rattling now since I wrapped that tape. So yeah, it's working good. I'm happy with it. I know with the hurricane season coming, this is going to be a big help during the hurricanes. And then when I move over, our club is moving, so we're not going to be at the site for very much longer. We're moving down over there to that hill, way over there. They're moving us near that hill to another property. And our facilities will probably be nicer, but I'm not sure if where the helipad is going to have any AC power. So now I'll have this, which will work out real good. So I'll be doing a little more of a review on it. I'm pretty much just got it and I haven't had much time, just a couple hours with it. And if I have any issues with it or anything, I'll be sure to definitely make a video about that. But eventually I'll probably do some kind of review. As of right now, I have nothing to complain about with this thing. It seems good. So thanks for watching, guys.